Good morning. I'm Vic Senese with UroNurse News. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Today, an important update in the growing conversation about brain health, aging, and nutrition. A new, large-scale study is adding another serious concern to the list of risks linked to ultra-processed food, a significantly higher risk of dementia and cognitive decline. Now get this, those numbers that we're talking about are striking. Researchers found that people who consumed the highest amounts of ultra-processed food had a 58% higher risk of developing dementia compared to those who ate the least. Even more, there was a 46% increased risk of cognitive impairment, meaning measurable declines in thinking, memory, and reasoning. This was not a small sample or short-term observation. The study followed more than 5,300 U.S. adults aged 50 and older, tracked over nearly 9 years on average. The research team, including investigators from Harvard's T.H. Chan School of Public Health, worked to isolate diets as much as possible. They adjusted for a wide range of confounding factors, including education, income, smoking, physical activity, and alcohol use. In other words, they tried to separate diet from other major health and lifestyle risks. So what exactly counts as ultra-processed food? These are products that typically contain ingredients not found in home kitchen. That includes things like emulsifiers, artificial flavors, preservative, high fructose corn syrup. Yuck! Examples often include packaged snacks, candy, cookies, processed meats, sugary drinks, and fast food items. Yeah, that's a lot of people's regular diets. In contrast, minimally processed foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fish, and unprocessed meat were associated with better brain outcomes. The study found that people who ate the most minimally processed foods had 41% lower risk of dementia compared to those who ate the least. This is a substantial protective association. Importantly, the risk was not limited only to extreme consumption. Even moderate levels of ultra-processed food intake were associated with increased dementia and cognitive impairment risk. Well, I mean, you can look at all those things that are there. I mean, they all taste so darn good, right? One of the study's co-authors noted a critical point. Just to say, I don't eat all my calories from ultra-processed foods, I'm safe, it really shows there may not be a safe level. Now, it's important to understand what this study does and does not show. This is an observational study, meaning it identifies associations, not direct cause and effect. So we cannot say ultra-processed foods definitively cause dementia. But we can say the association is strong and consistent with other health risks already linked to these foods. Yeah, like obesity, right? Previous research has tied ultra-processed food to obesity, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease. And those conditions themselves are known contributors to increased dementia risk. So what might be happening biologically? Researchers suggest several possible mechanisms. One key pathway involves inflammation. Some additives in ultra-processed foods, such as emulsifiers and preservatives, may alter the gut microbiome. That disruption can trigger inflammation in the body. And chronic inflammation has been repeatedly implicated in neurodegenerative disease, including dementia. Another concern involves processed meats. Nitrites, commonly used as preservatives in foods like bacon, hot dogs, and deli meats, may also contribute to inflammatory processes. Some researchers also point to artificial sweeteners. In animal studies, substances such as aspartame have been linked to changes in learning and memory pathways. While human evidence is still developing, it raises additional concern. But there's also a positive side to these findings. Diets rich in minimally processed foods appear consistently protective. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fish, and unprocessed meat were all associated with better cognitive outcomes. Again, the study suggests a 41% reduction in dementia risk among those highest in minimally processed foods. I think they just taste better too. So, what does this mean in practical terms? It does not mean that one packaged snack will cause dementia. Whew. I'm off the hook. But it does reinforce a broader pattern emerging in nutritional science. The more a diet is built around whole, minimally processed foods, and the less it relies on industrial formulations, the more favorable the outcomes appear for long-term brain health. A diet high in ultra-processed foods is now associated with increased dementia risk, increased cognitive decline, and potential inflammatory biological pathways. As always, this research is evolving, but the message is becoming increasingly consistent. What we eat may play a significant role not just in our heart health and metabolism, but how our brains age over time. I'm Vic Senese. This has been UroNurse News. Thanks for watching. See you all next week for more updates. Now, how confident are you in your urodynamic testing skills? Tomorrow on UroNurse.com, I'm joined by a urodynamic expert, Vicki Clark, for a deep dive into one of the most important diagnostic tools in urology practice. This isn't just theory, it's a step-by-step clinical walkthrough designed for nurses, advanced practice providers, and urology professionals who want to improve accuracy, confidence, and patient outcomes. So be sure to check us out tomorrow on UroNurse.com.
Join us every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time.
UroNurse, where the experts meet. Online learning, practical and sweet. Every Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Time. YouTube, Facebook, X, and LinkedIn. Online.